What's up, everybody? This is the Growing Up Italian podcast. Repeat guest, Mr.
Right.
Bailo. How you doing?
What's up?
And he brought another guest.
I brought my girlfriend Trisha here.
How you doing?
Hello. I'm good.
How's everything? And they brought gifts today.
I did.
They brought some pastries from La Torre.
Yes.
Shout outs to the good people over there.
Yes.
We've actually had John on the podcast. He's an amazing dude.
Good dude.
And you bought some Friselle.
A
You ever had
Friselle.
Friselle before?
I brought some Friselle, you know?
Before, when I linked up with Bailo, he comes up to me and goes, Sabino, you ever had Friselle before? I was like, what? I thought you were saying something in French. Like Friselle before? What?
You gotta understand, I live in the South now, so I got a little twang in my New York accent, so it sometimes gets a little twisted, and then it mixes with my Italian, so now it's like, it's like I kind of stretch the words now. It's so funny.
It's like it's just reminding yourself where you come from.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we got into a discussion. I actually don't like Friselle,
Ridiculous.
and he does. And Trisha never had Friselle before,
Yeah.
and today she did.
Yeah,
For the first time.
And now she's Team Friselle.
that's right.
So you,
I'm making everybody.
your army's
believe
getting
this.
bigger.
Yeah.
In a few, he's gonna make it for us because apparently you make it better than anybody. So
It's not even. Listen, don't require no pens, no none of that. It's just simple like cold stuff, but it's
you
dope.
just go with the eyes, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So man, what's going on? Last time we had you, we were like, I don't know, like 10 episodes in, probably. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
it was pretty fresh in.
It was like at least a year, more than a year ago.
Yeah.
So what's new?
Just working on music and getting stuff ready for 2020. Had a lot of stuff happen this past year. I had the Lil Jon record, Fuck Boy. That I had my album drop for my first album ever. We dropped
That's
that.
bio treatment, right?
No, that's the mix series. That actually, I just finished up that mix series, and then I put out my Insane Asylum album.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And
Just been touring off that.
It was awesome. I remember I saw Shaq was playing one of your songs.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, so anybody that doesn't know who Shaq is, Shaquille O'Neal, do your Googles. That's a legend in NBA. And I mean, how does it feel to have somebody like that playing your record? Like,
it's nuts because I never thought he would get into this music, and the fact that he is, it just blows my mind. Dude is getting in mosh pits and having fun with the crowd, and he's DJing legit. He's talented too, so it's pretty cool having that person drop my tunes. It's pretty dope.
yo, I would never want to be caught in a mosh pit with Shaq.
I wouldn't either.
I would just run away.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'll watch it from the front, from the stage, and then I'll watch while he's just going in that mosh pit. I'm good.
7'1", 400 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah, even though he's kind of old, but
Nah, he's still Shaq though.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can't even he'll destroy you in there,
Yeah, I want no part of that.
Yeah.
So, you met Trisha in the music scene. You were telling me. So now you.
Well, I didn't meet her in the music scene. It was more I played a show, and she thought I was cute, and I was really good at the show, so she would hit me up and say your music's awesome, and we kind of just.
Or you say you're awesome?
No, well, then we started talking, and we started getting to know each other, and then I thought she was cool, and she thought I was cool, and now here we are in a beautiful relationship.
Were you living in Houston already at that time?
I was living in San Marcos, which is it's a
town. Last time you were here, I think that's where you said you were.
Yeah. It's a town between San Antonio and Austin, so I was there for about a year. So I was living there, right, and then we met, and then I just eventually moved out and moved in with Trisha, and it's been great ever since.
So it's Trisha's first time in New York.
No, her second time.
Second time, but first time with you.
With me, yeah.
Okay, so you're seeing this whole different New York culture. It's right now, it's October. It's a little chilly. We all got our hoodies on.
Yeah.
A little different than what you're used to, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's super, super hot where I am. Right now, the average is 95 to 103. So
every fucking
every day.
Yeah, every day. So it's been good.
It's a little change of pace.
Yeah.
But we were talking about the whole culture shock of Howard Beach versus Houston.
like, yeah.
Big difference?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it feels like really kind of close knit. I would say more so here. I guess
It's because he's who he's bringing you with.
Yeah. He's brought me around really good people. So like, yeah, it's been good.
Shout out to all the good people I know.
And really good food, right? Eating some different stuff, right?
A lot of stuff, but it's been so good. I've enjoyed it all.
Yeah.
So we were talking a little bit about Bailo's Italian. You're not Italian. I want you guys to actually guess what she is in the comments because I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
But what's it like dating an Italian? Like, is it like I don't know what's the word to say, but
I don't know. I guess the main thing I would say that I've
nice.
noticed is like I don't know how much they are about like family, like togetherness and food for sure, like passion for food. But like good ass food.
Facts.
I can't I don't know, I can't even explain the food.
Bailo's really passionate about food because I remember one night he FaceTimed me. It was like 2 a.m. I don't even know. It was super late. Like I was just ready to go to bed. And he's like, "Do you want to make money?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I want to make money." Like, did you just meet me? And he's like, "I got an idea for you, but I want to be cut in." And I'm like, "All right, what is it?" So, an Italian place, but all the Italian foods go in quesadillas. Let's do it. And I'm just like, bro, you've been in like Texas way too long.
Bro,
pack your bags and leave. Like,
no, there was a point in time
a
we were
chicken
eating
palm
quesadillas
quesadilla?
like often.
I mean, I could imagine
so
because
gas, bro. What?
so like,
It's
all right.
ridiculous. And
So
I swear
like-
to God, if I see somebody else do it after
Then-
this podcast, I'm going ape shit.
So like, look. Look, I'll give you a perfect example. Because
Yeah.
then we brought up chicken marsala, and he was like,
Yeah, because I was making chicken marsala that day.
So he's like, chicken marsala and a quesadilla. But I'm like, what about just in the semolina bread?
So like, you know, my thing with semolina bread is, you know, I love semolina like bread in general, but like sometimes, you know, these sandwiches get messy, right? With a quesadilla, you know, I would say the sauce from marsala would be on the side, and if you just
and you dunk it in.
you just dunk it in
Yeah.
with the chicken, the mushrooms, and the cheese melted in the quesadilla. So it's not going nowhere. And you just cut it in fours and you dunk it into the sauce. And it's, that's gas.
That's a super easy idea because what you do is just make all plain chicken and then just have 100 different sauces.
Are you
think
fucking
about
serious right now?
Right?
Are you really doing this right
You
now?
could just have the franchise sauce
Did you
on the
just
side.
cut my ass on this meal that I decided to make? That's what I thought.
I'm just
I
saying.
didn't know this was gonna happen. He goes, yo, I want to bring up the quesadillas and the compound
I don't know. I want to hear what my people
on
have
the
to think.
podcast, bro. And like, you know,
know.
I thought he was gonna bring it up to like give you some like momentum here to start it. Right?
He's like going off on his own. Coming up
I
with his
start
own
getting all
idea.
hyped.
Yeah, because you know.
I started
after
talking about it. I started asking.
It sound good.
Tell me not.
shout outs to LePic and Vic. Are sounding
shout out to LePic and Vic.
sounding-
No homo. No homo.
no homo, but yeah, that's
No homo.
that's
We got
the
Vic,
vibes.
you know what
They're
I'm
not
saying?
together. But yeah, so back to what I was saying though. After this whole situation, I was like, you know what? Like, bro, I'm gonna send you bread, and I slacked because I never did.
Bro, like so hard.
But
He's
I was
over
like,
here shitting on my idea. He came and get me some semolina bread.
I was like, yo,
Come on.
let me send you some bread because I think you just missed like that.
Yeah,
Italian,
there's no semolina
American
bread in Texas. Sorry, it sucks, but there is none.
I never knew what you were talking about with the bread, and so like,
Yeah.
So now that you try bread here,
yeah.
do you see it?
Big difference. Like bagels.
Oh, I was gonna say,
my
tell me-
gosh. I never knew a bagel could taste like that. I never had.
No lie.
They say that New
Seriously,
York
I was like,
bagels are-
damn.
Untouchable.
Big
So wait, you do have bagels in Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now compared to
You know what it
that,
reminds me of? I swear to
nothing.
God, Thomas bagels, like in the pack. Like,
Oh,
Something,
and then
something you would like.
that's
like
very-
something that you need to
Toasted.
toast. Yeah, like
Exactly.
if you don't toast it, you know, I feel bad
It's
for
all
you.
like. Yeah.
it gets stuck in the
It's like,
it gets stuck in the
exactly,
teeth.
You have to like
Yeah.
tug at it.
So that's why you like Friselle then, because it's like awkward bread that you.
Listen, all right. Hey, Friselle, okay, it's not something because I don't know how you've eaten Friselle because the way you describe it, it makes me feel like I've never had what you had.
So like
it's like you're over here saying that you baptize your bread. You know,
because all right,
like,
I don't know if it's just
holy
me,
cow.
but my dad, the way he made Friselle is he like dunks it in water, OD. And it's literally
No,
like,
you don't dunk it.
It looks like water that got stuck on the curb.
Wow,
and
now
then
that you're telling me this,
Soggy.
now I understand why you feel the way you feel about
The
it.
way you described it was just.
I'm
like
sorry,
that, and
but
that's
I'm
how I
not gonna
imagined
take
it.
this. I'm
I
not
think
gonna
they're a little
take this
overrated. But look,
and dunk it.
I think
I'm
it's
not.
time for you to do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're
I
here,
brought the Friselle here. You know, I said, dude, I'm gonna do it right. I'm hungry too.
We have
so
2 people here too, LePic and Vic. They're
Yeah.
not a boy band, believe it or not. They're gonna
LePic and Vic. Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
they're gonna try your Friselle and they're gonna give an honest opinion too. Let's
about
go.
time,
Let's see-
Vic.
let's
It's
see what
about
you
time.
got.
All right. Well, I already did, some of the work beforehand. I cut the tomatoes already because Lord knows how long it took me to do it on camera. So I just made sure I got it done.
You got some olive oil there.
Got the bowl. I brought olive oil. I actually got to take the Friselle and put it in water. I'm not going to dunk it, though. But, I take the tomatoes. I put them in a bowl. This is how I do my Friselle because the olive oil, most of the time, would just get put at the end on top. I actually like to marinate the tomatoes with the olive oil and then put the rest of the olive oil that's in here on top. It's pretty gas. Oop, there goes the tomato. That's all right. Clean table. It's in there. All right. So we got the olive oil. I'm not going to put all of it. I just put whatever.
He has a very professional containers with him too, that are literally only for Friselle. You go on tour with the olive oil and salt too, or?
Bro. You kidding
Perfect
me?
amount.
It's Rubbermaid. They got
a little salt.
Yeah. You need the salt.
Look at the
Now-
flick of the wrist, kid.
Now I'm only putting in, a little more salt because usually when I make Friselle, I put anchovies on top.
Oh, Maron.
But
No, thank
I need
you.
a spoon actually. if you
Hey,
don't
on the
mind.
anchovies.
You like anchovies?
Just tried it for the first
There you
time
go.
today. No, yesterday.
A lot of firsts today.
Yeah, I've been trying everything. I'm like, yeah, give it to me,
Can
give
you
it to
me a
me.
spoon?
Try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know where it is, right?
Wait, what is? Oh,
The spoon.
oh
there
you
we
got it.
Let's see his wrist work real quick.
Yeah. Kind of do it like I'm mixing my cereal, Kinda just
Similar. Tomatoes, so cereal.
Yeah.
As you guys could hear, wrist action is amazing right now, on point.
Crazy. This is so gas.
How many packs of Friselle are you bringing to Houston?
4. I already got them. So this is more of a longer style one, but
It's like a ciabatta hero.
yeah, I'll put it over there. I'm gonna put it on a plate and then I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go wet the bread, cause don't worry, I'm not gonna dunk it in the water, so it's not gonna be gone by the time I bring it to the table. That's how he eats it. It'll still
my
be
dad makes
it'll
it.
still be intact, and you'll still hear a crunch when they bite it. So don't worry about it.
So, what did you guys go out? You went out to Bruno's tonight, right? That's where you went.
Mm-hmm.
And you had
I had chicken, calf.
carpichosa, right? You're saying?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever had a dish like that before?
No, not really like that. Whatever it was, to be honest, I don't really know what I was eating. But I know I was eating chicken, it was vegetables, but there was like some kind of sauce, and I didn't know what was in the sauce, like tomatoes, but it was really interesting, but good. I don't know, I really enjoyed it.
It's definitely probably different, and you never had that dish before, so I already know you had like a chicken carpichosa with like a bruschetta style.
Yeah.
So like chicken cutlet with the
Uh-huh.
bruschetta on top.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was kind of like off to the side, so it was like different. I thought it was going to be on top, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember today you came by, you had a sharp provolone, and he was like, I haven't had this. You can't find this anywhere.
I've never even heard of that.
Sharp provolone, no?
No, not really. Like
That's-
sharp cheddar or something else, but
Parmesan,
yeah.
probably Parmesan, mozzarella.
Mhm.
Yeah, different flavors, and even we were talking today about the dry sausage, and you
what
said
he was saying about Bucky's.
yeah, and you said you said there's summer sausage, right?
Yeah, well, at Bucky's, because Bucky's is kind of like known for like more meat kind of stuff, like beef jerky and stuff like that. So it was kind of dried, but it was summer sausage and some other kind of like spicy sausage, but it was so different than what it is here.
Yeah, because you were saying Bailo was soft, right? The sausage was soft. Yeah. What are you doing over there, bro? Is it ready? What are you testing it before you come to the table? Bro, I don't know. I hear a lot of water on it.
I know. It's been running for a while.
So there's no bread in there.
What do you mean?
What's going on?
Bread in the fucking sink and let it water in.
It was just sitting there.
I thought you were just.
All right, so what I'm presenting you guys right now is something that looks really good. Does this look like? This is how it looks when you eat it.
My dad like gets a ring kind of thing.
A ring, yeah, a ring of shit.
Soaks it in there.
All right, so
I got you. Here we go. Just put that right on there. Do a little bit of that.
are we gonna do a Luca 2 times rating system by thumbs up?
Now let's do 1 out of 10. Everybody knows the rule. 1 bite.
That's what we're doing, like decimals. All right.
I've been watching those Barstool stuff, bro.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
I think he's good. Shouts to Portnoy. He didn't give us the Luca 2 times review yet, even though it was in the DMs. But shout outs to him.
Listen, I hope
his reviews are on another.
I
platform.
hope after you eat this and you enjoy it, you let me know you're gonna make it too one day.
No, these guys right here are gonna try it.
You want too?
I am too. Go ahead, grab one. All right, everybody grab one.
Everybody grab one.
I'm gonna grab the small one right here.
All right.
Oh my god.
Make sure you get.
It just all broke on
That's
me.
okay. One broke on you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, this big piece?
Well, yeah, they're all like kind of. All right, let me just grab this. All right. You got it.
Every Friselle just broke.
All the
It breaks. Yes, it does break. So.
All right. I'm gonna wait till the guys catch up over here.
Looks like he's eating sandwiches.
All right, so I'll start it off.
Yeah.
It's crunchier than the one I've had, but still not my exact forte. It's good though. Like the tomatoes are mad good. Like they have a lot of flavor and the olive oil's good. Mm-hmm. But just I don't like the soggy bread. It's not for me. What do you think? They already have an opinion. Both like it.
Pretty good. Could use a little salt.
I put salt. I put a lot of salt. I just didn't want to like overkill it.
All right. So the pick said it was all right. Could use a little salt. Vic's not a fan. Cool. Vic likes rice and beans a little better. I respect that.
I love it.
Oh, no? Oh, you don't? Wait, you're Puerto Rican?
Yeah, but I'm with it.
You'll eat a little of everything. Yeah. Chicken palm kind of guy.
I think.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I really do.
All right, so
cool.
Besides the Friselle.
I'll take another one.
Right? Man, run it, baby. Run it.
Oh, it's broken.
Grab that other plate if you want. You can go in front. The people know who you are.
No, that can be.
All right, so
Talk to me.
shout out to the Friselles. Coming to a restaurant in Texas near you.
Nah.
We're just chilling. This is a podcast about chilling, eating, drinking, having fun. The culture is combining. A lot of people have been saying, you only have Italians on your podcast. It's not true, all right? Everybody's welcome.
That's right.
So, yo, where do you want to go in 2020? We were having this conversation.
So for the past like year and a half, I've been kind of experimenting with my sound, getting more aggressive with like my synths and getting more intense for shows. Starting getting more to the dubstep scene a little bit, but I just feel like it's not in me like to continue it. I love the genre. Definitely made a really good songs for it, but I wanted to go back to my roots. So like when I first got into the scene, which was trap music. So I kind of want to focus on it again. Get back to like Jersey Club, stuff that I came in the East Coast with. So, 2020 I'm going to try to bring it back.
We're talking about showing a little bit more about your culture too.
Yeah.
Maybe, make a little Friselle tutorial for all the people out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to do a tutorial because I feel like this is one of those things that it's like you can't be like, this is how you make it, because it's kind of simple. Like, it's really simple, Like, I feel like I would be like, yeah, this is my Friselle. I can't even say it's mine because I feel like it's just such a simple thing that anybody could do. You know what I mean?
I do. My dad would put oregano on it too. That's probably another little addition you could do.
You can. My uncle actually said that you can. So I just
what do you say? Bring the oregano.
Put the oregano on top.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do.
I just didn't have it at the moment, so kind of make it work. So it's still one of my favorite like Italian like snacks because it's really light. If I say the bread itself is really
it's the
light.
meal. It's the meal.
Yeah.
Where you're starting to tour again soon, right?
I'm halfway into the tour. I've hit like cities like San Antonio, Minnesota, LA, Denver. So now I'm just gonna hit Michigan. I'm going to hit where else am I going? Oh God, Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta for sure. Orlando. So I still got
busy guy.
Yeah. Just working. That's it.
Do you go on tour with him a lot, or?
Not usually, but I think lately I've been kind of going a little more than lately. I mean,
it's hard.
Put it on payroll, player.
I'm trying.
The bigger you get, the more opportunities.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'm waiting for. I want to be able to take her for my shows.
Of course,
if I can't. I rather.
It sucks to be away, for so long too.
Well, the good thing
months at a time.
The good thing is I make compromises. I make a little bit of sacrifices. So, I know.
At the end of the day, that's what you gotta do to make a relationship work.
Well, what I'm saying is like, I want to be with her all the time. So what I'll do is, I'll fly into a city, kind of late a little, play the show. And then fly out like 5 a.m, so I can get home by like 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
So it's like almost like as if did I really
it's
lose
just a booking.
Time?
Yeah, it's just a booking.
Like did I lose that much time with her? No, because I made the commitment to be around her as much as I can.
Good for you, man. I'm glad to see you happy, man. I've literally seen this kid grow up. We know each other for years, so I'm glad to see you doing good.
He was in the clubs when I started.
Yeah, I used to promote clubs, so that's where I get my hustler's ambition from.
Yep.
Also, this guy got the Fat Sal shirt on. He was like, "Is it cool if I wear this?" I'm like, "Yo, that's the homies." I kind of like that design though. I gotta get that. It's like the off-white.
Fat Sal's.
Shout out to the marketing people there and my guy Josh.
Shout out Will. Will's
good people.
It. Yeah.
So you got a new album coming out, right? New series.
So I dropped my album in August, The Insane Asylum, and I'm starting a new mix series to go with the new flow that I'm heading towards. Actually, for the first time in my life, when it comes to music, I'm actually going to begin including my Italian heritage, into my brand, you know, because I'm not ashamed whatsoever being Italian. I just don't. I don't want to be corny doing it. So
And that's very hard to do.
and I rather and I
we
rather
talking
figure
about
it
it.
out. I rather figure it out. I rather like be patient, wait for the right moment to do it, than just make Italy look bad. You know,
Nah,
I don't
got
want to
you.
do that.
Yeah, like it's a fine line. I mean, a lot of people like you see in pop culture. Sometimes they don't. You're like, oh yeah, they're Italian, and you figure it out
Yeah.
with their last name or but they don't have on their chest Italia.
No,
And that's the whole point of like.
and that's also a cultural influence as well, because don't forget when Jersey Shore was out, people were wearing shirts that said Italia on it. So shout out to Jersey Shore. That's like
But now almost if I see somebody wearing like an Italia shirt, I'm like, what's this guy from Jersey Shore?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like-
yeah. So like that's the problem. You know,
what I mean? Like,
I want to do
it's
something.
not fly.
I want to do something where that doesn't happen. So you got to be smart about it. So I'm just, I'm trying to be smart, and I want to do something that's dope, that's fresh and new, and that's not corny.
A lot of people ask me all the time, like, why do you dress like a rapper? Or why do you dress? I'm like, that's
Isn't
what I
that
like.
crazy?
I don't know. Like,
Isn't that crazy?
they're like, are you even Italian?
It's
like,
a
you ask,
culture.
like,
It's just New York culture.
I'm
Like,
like,
like
nah.
we're New Yorkers. We wear Jordans. Like we like that stuff. It's not about, you have to be Italian, so you have to dress a certain way.
You're like, wear a Ferrari shirt. You know what I mean? Like
Like an
that's not
EDM.
that's not what like being Italian American is at the end of the day.
No, honestly, like being an EDM, like everybody wears all black and they wear like Vans or something like that, like low tops. I'm wearing Jordans, playing shows that, in my opinion, that I feel like I don't fit in. I feel like I'm a New Yorker, like playing a show, and I stand out. So,
that might give you your edge though.
Yes and no. I feel like the EDM culture doesn't judge you by how you look. They judge you by your talent. So, I don't see them as looking at me as, oh, he looks fly, I'm a fan. I feel like rappers need that.
Some people, some rappers like
Rappers need that look to get a certain way, because then people take them seriously. But in EDM, the talent does the talking, and that's how people, see if they're fans of you or not.
Well, you're using an example like how an EDM versus rap, like rap, the artist is bigger than the producer, and then in EDM, the producer's bigger than the artist.
Yeah,
than
we're the artists.
singer.
We're artists. We're producers, but we're artists in this culture. We're performers. We're performing our records. We're playing our records out. We use DJing as a way to present a concert experience to people. And what's cool is that when we get a rapper or a singer on our records, they're features. And it's the same way like when a rapper takes a beat from a producer, they don't even get a feature. They get barely a produced by. Sometimes producers got to fight for their names on stuff in hip hop, and that's not the kind of culture that I envision being in. I actually want to see producers get recognized, and in hip hop, there's a few that get over and can represent themselves as an artist, but there's some producers who are just fighting for their name to be put on stuff so people can find them. So EDM gives producers that opportunity to be known, and it's awesome. It's a great culture.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you got those monster hip hop producers like Alchemist, and you know what I'm saying, Primo.
Yeah, Jalil Beats.
There's like those are the main ones, and then like there's so many good ones that you've never heard.
DJ Mustard, you got
Mustard.
You got Lex Luger.
Those are major like
those
are good people.
Those are people. Those are people that changed game. Take Heath.
Scott Storch too.
Take Heath. Day Trip took it to 10. Oh man, those. If you hear a record that is big, it's because of the beat.
Yeah.